Hi Graham, I was able to take a look at your video and you're pretty close. And I think part of the problem was I didn't give enough information on the last time I did some work. And I think our tutorial video may be a little bit misleading. You've got the first half of the process pretty much correct. There's a one gotcha that we need to work on, and then what we need to do is do some work on the results page. That said, I'll go ahead and follow your instructions, which is from our tutorial. Let's see, form, and then list menu. Here's one gotcha. Our tutorial video doesn't go into the details of completing these items, and for the most part, oftentimes it's not important to fill these out, but sometimes it is, and as best practice would indicate, I recommend doing it as often as possible. So you know you're going to use document type, you know your field on FileMaker says document type, and you know your value list is document type. So this is where what I was referring to whenever I said make sure that your input field has the same name as your field in FileMaker. Here's the gotcha though. If you type in, provided of course you can type, if you give the name of document type, this space is going to cause some frustration and some confusion with PHP. So you can use the same name as your field in FileMaker, but if your FileMaker field has a space name, then you're going to have some problems. So what I recommend is always to eliminate that space. And you'll notice that here in Dreamweaver, I've got the split view going, so you can see the code. I kind of want you to see how this is generated here. Once you hit OK, it pops in, and you have your table data, and then you have your label, and you have your select input type with document type as the name. And you'll notice that it's missing the space. What we're interested in is this attribute here of name, not ID. Now I know that this is a little bit outside of the scope of the tutorial, but this is the best way to make sure that things don't go wrong. So with that selected, you want to go over here to your server behaviors, just as you had done last time. Hit value list menu, wait for it to gather all the database information. And on a local machine, or on my local machine, it moves slower than if you're working with files on the server. I think it's just because my poor machine has been tapped out. So just like last time, you'll want to go down to products. You'll want to use the value list of document type, and then I'll allow you to worry about all this other stuff as to whether or not how you want to display and soup up your information, and then hit OK, and you'll see that it's added all this PHP which pulls from that value list. So what you're going to see now, if we go here, go back to our search page, and reload it, and again, much slower on the local machine it seems, you'll get your document types. So like last time, if we pull down to full doc and you do a search, what we should get is all 163 items. I don't know if I've mentioned yet that it's much slower on a local machine than it is over the internet. 163 items, and you'll see that we're seeing full doc and low doc, and every option available. Half of our work here is done. We've added the search field, but we haven't told FileMaker what to look for. So we go to our results.php, which is, once you get past all this information, is what we have right here. and you've already established your record set, which is results. And if you open it up, what you're going to find is the name. The name of the FileMaker field is going to be searched by the name of the input field on the other side. Now right now we haven't said you need to look for document types from that field yet, so we need to add that. So your add criterion, let's see if I can find the document type. There we go. We're going to search the document type field. We're going to hit add, and you'll remember we had the same name but we were minus a space. So we hit add, we hit OK, and of course we want to hit save, and then we go back to our solution, go back to search, and just for safe measure I like to reload this page. And then if you go to full doc, what it's doing now is it's taking full doc, it's taking it to FileMaker, and it's looking in the document type field for full doc. And that's what it's doing, that search, and it's going to return 52, and these are all your full docs. So it's probably a bit more involved than our original video tutorials. I know that it's something that the developers have been working on, is getting some new tutorials out there. But hang in there. I mean, look how much you've already gotten done so far. So you're pretty much 99% of the way done. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope this clears some things up. Take care.